Alright, anyways, you guys, it's time for market breakdown. Alright, cool. Alright, that's my entry, guys. Okay, let me break it down for you guys. SPX, mother effing breakdown, alright? So, let's take this off right here. Tuesday, coming on to Wednesday, Tuesday. So, Tuesday, we were chilling here the whole time in this box. So, let me bring back the boxes. So this makes sense. I know it's a lot of lines, you guys. It's a lot of lines, but I'm trying to break it down for you guys. Okay, so the area, the market. So the all-time high originally. Let me show you guys the all-time high. Originally, the all-time high was right here. Back in July 17, Nas made a quick fucking high. I think Powell talked or something, and then it came back down. After that, we took a long time to go to where we are right here, from July to pretty much September. So from July to September, we kept on fighting, especially even getting to this area here. If you notice, this was the region that we had a hard time going back up after we dropped. Right here again, we had a hard time, broke it. We went back here, tested this trend line that we were on, and they're still active right here. On top of that, you got this trend line right here. I'm gonna talk about this trend line also. And this is the trend line, weekly trend line. See right here. I'm gonna go to the daily to move it a little bit because I know that it's off. Go to weekly. Boom! And that weekly trend line has been active since January, April, July, and boom. Okay, so that's still active right there. This purple trend line, one of these is just confirming the uptrend line that we have. 1 contact, 2 contact, 3 contact, and we're currently on to the next one. So this one right here is the main trend line. See how this one right here, so you that up the bottom, the support, and then this one indicates the resistance of that trend line. This is the trend that we're on. So we have the bottom trend and the upper trend. And then recently we hit I marked it down here. Are they one of those forever lines? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fucking delete the shit out of it. Make it a normal trend line. Gonna be some weird ass shit. Well, it's already active. Oh no, so should have done this before, but I just noticed it's a forever freaking trend line. Gotta go based off this candle right here because it's the current one that we were on. I'm gonna go with blue. So monthly. So since this bottom right here, we went on this uptrend. So that's the, and then this one trend line recently got broken. But when we have these major monthly trend line broken, we either gonna fucking keep on blasting off, or that's like the like we released everything that we had. Anyways, since we did that, now we're exhausted. And then you should then now next week or these 2 weeks see some sort of pullback. If we don't, I'll be really surprised if this trend line really gets respected and hold, and we just continue having another week or 2 weeks of good blast off. But since we hit this weekly, monthly top of the trend line, especially these last two days, we've been fucking blowing up. I feel like we can retest it down a little bit. Anyway, we have to. So these are the Fibonacci that I'm paying attention to. This is the current 1 hour Fibonacci right here in this section. So in case it goes down, in the D. This is what I wanted to market to. So as it did this today, and here's the trend line that it just broke right here. I was hoping it would happen. So here's the areas that I missed. First of all, let me break it down. So the Fed, there was data at 5:30, and this was the area to pay attention to hold. This box right here, this box. Wednesday, data came out. All right, so we start dropping. Data comes out, it's good, but even though it was good, we had this dip, which it was normal to me. I was like, the Fed's talking, we had good data. Nah, if anything, we need to drop first and then pick up. Or, because the way I trade, especially when you have the Fed meeting like this, a lot of people, they go in a trade, they either start the trade already before the data comes out, they put their stop losses, and then, the data comes out, it goes their way, but an hour later, maybe 30 hours later, because especially for the 5:30 data, um, it's good for the, from 5:30 to 6, or even to 6:30. Then once 6:30, the market reacts to it, and then it dumps down. Normally, when that happens, you then wait from 7:45 to 8:30. If not, you then wait around. So you want to see how 10 o'clock is looking, 10:20, 10, around there, how it's where it's looking, where it's at. And if not, if nothing happened really, the 5:30, 7:45, 8:30 really, then you wait till your 11:45 to 12:30. But then, yeah, because normally getting closer to your 11:30, we had the Fed at 11 and 11:30. So really, you want to pay attention to around, and that's what you see right here. You see the market opening, and then it's on the edge of the box, which is another indicator to, hey, we're gonna drop right here pretty much. Especially because if you see right here, even after the market opened at 6, and between 6 and 7, you can see that it tries to go up. Oh, you can't see because of the indicator. Let me take it out. This is not bad news. It was probably good news, but still the market is gonna do what the market does, pull back a little bit, and then eventually later on 10, 9, pull back up. And then we have this pullback, and then look where it closes, right on this, above this weekly box. Why? Also because we're coming to the end of a forward candle, which is at 10. So you want to show strength. You don't want to show your forward candle close right here, because then from 10 to 11 it's going to be a struggle, whatnot. But since the Fed is talking, look where we close at 10. And then what it does is then test that area for support. See, close. See where it's, look where it stops. See? Right on this. And then shoots on up. Sweet money right here. Sweet money. Pay attention to is 11:30, because at 11 you had all the paperwork coming out of, hey, look, this is what we talked, me the gang. As soon as they saw the paperwork, oh shit, that paperwork looked good. And then after the market sees that, it then pulls back, because it then has to hear what the pal said. He may say something bad. He may say something hawkish, which means fucking aggressiveness. So the market, like, it's like the market. It's like at class. It's like when the teacher walks in, and when the teacher about to talk. You know how before the teacher talks, everybody's talking, doing their own thing. Maybe a little bit loud. The moment she walks in, everybody fixes themselves and sits down, everybody's quiet, everybody's pay attention. Because the emotions calms down. The energy calms down. So there's a market telling you, like, this is them coming down. All right, cool. He's here. Let's pay attention now, you guys. That's what the market does when after receiving this type of data. When you have the paperwork and then the macho man talking. And then your next area, pay attention to. All right, so boom, we have that boom. He talks. After that, let's see. He talks. Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 Wednesday. So we close here at 10, and then he's talking. The market gets excited. It goes all the way up here, and then goes back down. So yeah, it was this one. I was just looking at the 15-minute time frame, and then goes down, and again back to below the same area. But so you gotta pay attention where it stops. So 11:45 to your 12:30. Remember, there's a sweet spot. We're getting towards the end of the day, and here it comes, and we even close here. So we close here for the day, I believe. Tuesday 12. Oh, so I closed here on Tuesday. Wednesday 11, 12, and then I would have gone and buy. There it goes. It goes back inside this box, and it's doing this. But that's where it closed, so you couldn't really do anything. But the moment how it opened, that was bullish. That was bullish. And then right here, I was like, I didn't, my ass wasn't thinking, hey, the market now is gonna take in all the data from yesterday. So even though it fell, it's already it's like class is over, so they're taking in everything. So the market is gonna start pushing up. So it was I don't know how to explain it, but my ass couldn't really see like, well, the market closed down here. Why is it gonna eventually go back up? Is it gonna? My theory was that I would close down here. Now the market is gonna, if anything, get trapped here in this region, and then wait for Thursday's data, and then continue going on up. But the fact throughout the night we just kept doing this, I was like, so right here was the area that I could take advantage of. But I wouldn't sleep. There was a box right here. Oh shit. There was a box right here. Got inside this box right here. I was at a funeral here, and I think I believe this was 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And I went to this funeral thing at around that time, so I didn't pay attention to my phone. Afterwards, I was like, oh, yo, there was a box right here, and it was an easy one because we closed at 6 out. We closed one of the 4 candles at 6. So the fact that it was here around that time for watch, let me pay attention. Let me see, 18. I was at 3. But notice again how we end up closing right above the boxes, and then go back inside the box right here. So again, complete this box should be white because it was a 1 hour box. So see, normally it's green, red, green, but it didn't complete it because we closed 6 down here. But the fact that see there's the 4 candle. We close here at 6. Anyway, so that was the first one, and not just that, there was Fibonacci on it. The way it closed, everything was perfect. It wasn't really volatile like this, where there was no structure. There was structure. That's what made it easy. All right, so it did that, and then the next area was down here, which I sent the homie a screenshot of it. It was 20, 21, 22, 12. 11, 10, 9, 8. See, another easy area because again your 4 candle closes at 10 o'clock. So the fact that this was 12, 11, and 10 right here, and normally if this 10-hour candle would have closed down here, it would just signal that, hey, pay attention because we might drop, or we're gonna do a reversal and then get back in here and go back again. That's what you can expect from this, especially closing down. But the fact that you completed the pattern, green, red, green, and then closing a 4 candle at the edge of it, on the resistance of it, and then also on the Fibonacci, you were in the 50 Fibonacci, it was an all green light, and I wasn't paying attention to that. I crashed out, I think around 11, and I went on a sell actually down here in I lost money. Why? Because I wasn't paying attention to that. I wasn't obeying my rules. And that's my rule, to pay attention to how these 4-hour candle closes, where they're at, where the resistance are at, to wait for these candles. I could have waited. I went in at around 11:15, 11:30, and once I did that, I knew it was wrong because your sweet spot is 11:45, 12:30. And especially during this time, you want to wait how you close or how you looking around 12:30. Not just go, hey, it's 11:45. Let me go in for a buy because it's on this area. No, you want to see how it's reacting, where it's at. Because look what it did right here. You had 2 opportunities. You had the blast off. So, but notice how we don't have a crazy drop. So this paying attention to his box was really crucial. Then notice how it stays here and then how it stays inside the box. It's not like it goes down here, then on red it shoots down. No, it closes right inside the box. So then seeing this, how it's just staying there above, not dropping crazy, doing anything like that. And then right here it's already 22, so this is 11:20 right here. And I saw it right here, 11:15, 11:10. And I saw that it was going down, so I was like, oh, we're most likely going to reject this area because we did a double top, because we're coming to closer to 11:45 and it's reddish. So we're gonna go down. So then your next try would have been right here at 12:30. Which again, 11:45 to 12:30. That's why I say pay attention how we close or where we at 12:30 too, because that's very important. And if I would have waited for that, let's say I was going on the sell, right? I see doing this, and at 12:30, if I would have seen that it does this, I would have closed my sells, and I would have gone for a buys right here, easily. I would have gone for sales and carried all this shit. And I even sent a screenshot of the homie that that's what it was gonna do, but I told him then I go up, shooting up, chill here. If anything, go up and go down a little bit. But that was just me at the moment when it happened. Not, hey, this is where we're gonna get stuck. It was just me telling me, hey, at some point throughout the night, we're gonna do this. We're gonna break from right here, shoot on up, struggle in this area because of the train line area, and then either go back down, and then from there, the next hours, whatever. And then not just that this 12-hour candle, you also had this one here, but I didn't really test it because normally after you shoot above Fibonacci, you then test it, which is what it did really, and then it breaks on up. But normally the next 1 hour will then come down to test it really, and then continue with it. Anyways, and then right here, I was hoping we close the day right here. We close the day right there, and I was hoping we would do this. Because now we have structure. Before I only had, whatever. The only thing was indicating to me if we're gonna continue going up or down would have been those boxes, these boxes right here. Without these boxes, I can't really say, hey, because you're just gonna see lines like this. So there's no structure, there's no support, there's no resistance. So now that they did what they did, now they're showing me, hey, where the support, where the resistance at or whatnot. And what I want is for this, because we got data tomorrow. So I wanted to create a support. I wanted to show me its resistance. Therefore, then throughout the night later on, and I can actually go on a trade and make that money up that I lost from last night. But yeah, that's it pretty much. That's it. But another thing that worries me is that even though the SPX did a crazy all-time high, I don't think the Nasdaq did. See, look, or maybe tripping. Oh yeah, it did, but it didn't do all-time high. Here's your all-time high, so it's still good, but I don't like. So pay attention. It's important to pay attention to the Nasdaq because tomorrow next week we could get brought down here and stay inside this box. This box is very important. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna mark it up right now. This box is very important. Oh, and it's below this shit, so I'm gonna mark it up. It is very important. This box right here. So this is the bottom of it. You see? Yeah, this area right here. So I'm gonna pay more attention to the Nasdaq because I haven't graphed it or nothing. Anyways, that's it for right now, you guys. I'll do an update later on, probably around 7. We wanna see resistance. So now that I have my boxes down, I can now start doing my whole whatever.